Okay, let's just jump right into this explainer. Picture a scenario we literally all know too well. You walk into your favorite store. You've got a crystal clear mission. You are going to spend absolutely $0. You're just browsing, maybe killing some time smelling overly priced scented candles. You know the drill.
But then, somehow, 30 minutes later, you're walking out with 3 heavy shopping bags. And the craziest part? You actually feel like an absolute genius who just saved a ton of money. Well, here's the massive problem we're unpacking today. That exact feeling of saving is literally what's draining your wallet.
Section 1. The Illusion of Saving. A masterful trick.
Look at the absolute mathematical reality here. You didn't actually save 50%. No, you spent 100% of the money you handed over. That cash literally left your pocket and went directly into theirs. And guess what? That is exactly what these companies wanted you to do from the second you walk through their doors. Moving on to Section 2, your brain on sales, the 50% off trap. So what's happening up there? When your brain experiences what's called processing opportunity, it instantly goes into overdrive calculating the discount. It completely short circuits. It doesn't process the actual spending first. Instead, it's just obsessed with the opportunity. It totally skips over the single most important logical question, wait, did I actually need this thing in the first place? You literally become blind to the cost because you're completely mesmerized by the thrill of winning a deal.
Section 3. The urgency trap. Manufacturing desire.
Limited time. Flash sale. Today only. Only 3 left. We see these everywhere, right? Companies plaster their stores and websites with these exact phrases. And why do they do it? Because every single one of those words is precision engineered to manufacture a high-pressure sense of urgency. And urgency does something incredibly dangerous to us. It completely shuts down our patience. And as we'll see, patience is basically the ultimate armor protecting your bank account.
Which brings us to Section 4. Free shipping math. A hidden trap.
All right, let's really think about the math on this one. People will happily, and I mean happily, throw down another $35 on something they don't even really want just to avoid paying a $7 shipping fee. Think about that for a second. Spending $35 to save $7? That's not saving, folks. That's pure manipulation. They're getting you to part with significantly more of your hard-earned cash just so you can feel like you scored a tiny victory against standard shipping.
Section 5. Wealthy Savers' Secret Intentional Purchases.
Here's the reality check we all need. Your bank account simply does not care that you got 40% off. It has absolutely no concept of a discount, a promo code, or a mega sale. It only knows that $180 just vanished from your balance. Shifting your focus away from that flashy percentage and looking strictly at the actual dollars leaving your account, that completely brings your perspective crashing back to reality. So, the very next time you see a giant sale sign, you've got to use this one specific question as your ultimate defense mechanism. Just ask yourself, if this item was full price, would I still buy it today?
If your honest answer to that is no, well, then you have to face a pretty harsh truth. That discount isn't actually saving you money. No, the discount just manufactured your desire to buy. It literally conjured a purchase out of thin air that otherwise never, ever would have happened.
So here's what we're going to do. Next time you see a huge markdown, I want you to run through this super quick 3-step process. First, just pause. Stop whatever you're doing. Second, take one really deep breath to break that artificial urgency the store is trying to force on your brain. And third, ask yourself that full price question. Because, frankly, making this simple 10-second routine a habit can literally save you thousands of dollars every single year.
Because at the end of the day, the absolute best deal is often buying nothing at all. And hey, that's not because buying things is inherently bad or anything. It's simply because unnecessary spending is still unnecessary, even when the item is massively marked down, which proves that keeping your cash safe in your pocket is, without a doubt, always going to be the biggest bargain out there.
If this explainer shifted how you look at the whole psychology of sales, definitely hit that subscribe button. You really won't want to miss next week's breakdown. We're going to uncover a massive, totally invisible spending habit that almost everyone has, but practically nobody notices while it quietly drains their accounts. Until then, though, I'm going to leave you with one final thought to chew on. What else in your daily life is just an illusion of saving? See you next time.